Hey, it's Jack Tuesday. Market's looking good. Almost everybody I talked to this morning tells me, can you believe this market? That's what they tell me. Can you believe this market, how strong it is? Yeah, I can believe it. That's what it's supposed to be doing, right? Companies making more money, reporting bigger earnings, getting more shareholders involved. All that, that's good stuff. But that also brings up the question about margin, okay? Like how heavily invested should I be? How much should I use? Should I use margin? Well, here's the thing. If you use margin, you only have to put up 50% to buy a stock, right? The brokerage firm is going to lend you the balance of the money. But what about that money? It ain't free. Right? You got to check that interest rate. So if you're paying 12% on a margin loan and you're making 5% on the stock, it's not a good deal, right? If you're paying 12% on margin and you're making 20% a year, then it's a great deal. So really, margin really is not should I use it or should I not use it. It's more of the question is how should I use it and when should I use it. So if you got a strategy that's going to reward you with more than 12% a year, margin's totally a great thing. If you get a stock that goes up more than 12% a year, it's totally great, right? That's all good. But when it's going to bite you is when you're not making enough money really to cover the loan, because they're going to ding you for that loan like every month, right? Could be thousands of dollars a month. Plus, then you got also the issue of a margin call, where that is if you buy a stock and you put up 50% and the stock drops more, you're going to get a margin call, meaning you're going to have to cough up more money to meet that loan requirement on that margin. So there's a time and a place to use it, but you got to understand when and why you would use it, okay? If you're buying something that ain't going to cover that cost of that 12% growth, it's got to be much more than that. You don't want to just break even on that, right? You want to make profit, then be able to pay that margin loan and still have profit. That's when it comes in handy, because it allows you to do things at a much bigger scale. But just make sure you know what you're doing with that and don't be afraid to use it, because it can be great.